The first time the ship appeared on long-range scans, the scientists at Neptune Station dismissed it as sensor noise. By the second time, it had a nickname, the Ghost. And by the third time, when the Pluto Mining Guild swore one of their cargo craft drifted past a shape the size of Manhattan hiding in the dark, the Galactic Council sent an envoy to investigate. Because if there's one universal truth, it's that bureaucrats don't care about anomalies until those anomalies start scaring the people who pay taxes. So the Armada came. 14 warships, banners from 6 different species, all converging on the outer rim of Sol. The fleet was loud, proud, and confident. Exactly the way humanity never was. "Scans confirm it," said Admiral Yelthor of the Varen, feathers trembling with authority. "There is an unidentified craft in orbit of Pluto. Cold. Silent. Likely derelict. Possibly alien." The word alien made everyone lean forward. And then the humans, who'd been politely sitting at the back of the council table, sipping terrible station coffee, smiled. Commander Elias Ward set his cup down with a soft clink. "Oh, splendid. Let's go say hello, shall we?" The fleet dropped into Pluto orbit like gods descending from Olympus. The alien captains argued over who would take the honor of first boarding. Some wanted to claim the derelict as salvage. Others wanted to catalog it for science. 1 or 2 were already drafting speeches about galactic destiny and the triumph of civilization. Meanwhile, Elias Ward strolled onto his ship's bridge adjusting his tie, looking less like a soldier and more like a man about to host afternoon tea. "Report?" he asked, his tone calm. "Sir," his lieutenant said, "the Ghost is human." A silence spread across the bridge. Ward arched an eyebrow. "I beg your pardon? It's definitely human design. But older. Or a newer. Sir, it matches nothing in our fleet registry." Ward's smile deepened, polite as a knife hidden under a napkin. "Oh, that's fascinating." The aliens were less fascinated, more horrified. "Impossible," hissed Admiral Yelthor. "Humans are primitives. They have no such technology." A Chloroth warlord snarled, "If this is a trick, we will burn your planet." Ward's reply was soft, almost apologetic. "Burn Earth? Oh, my dear scaled friend. We haven't even offered you biscuits yet." The comm channel erupted in outrage. Ward only smiled more warmly, as though this were all part of some polite dinner banter. "Gentlemen," he said. "Ladies. Entities of fluidic composition. Please, allow me to extend a welcome to the future." The Ghost ship stirred. Its engines didn't ignite. They whispered. Space folded around it like cloth tugged by invisible fingers. The vessel turned, not sluggish as a derelict should, but sharp and deliberate. The alien fleet panicked. "Shields up. Target it. Destroy the thing." Weapons locked. Beams primed. And then the Ghost transmitted a signal. Not alien. Not encrypted. Not hostile. A simple Earth transmission, centuries old. Static, then music. "Fly me to the moon." Frank Sinatra's voice drifted through the void, cheerful, impossibly human. Ward chuckled, low and amused. "Well, that's our ship, all right." The aliens didn't laugh. "Explain this, human," Admiral Yelthor demanded. Ward's smile never faltered. "Explain? Why, certainly. That vessel, my feathered colleague, is ours. Not from today. From tomorrow." The silence that followed was thick enough to drown in. Ward continued smoothly. "We've always had a complicated relationship with time. You see, humans don't just march forward. Sometimes we leave breadcrumbs behind. Insurance policies, if you will. Ships like that one, tucked neatly where nobody would think to look." "You're lying," spat the Chloroth warlord. Ward leaned closer to the comm, his tone still soft, still gentle, but carrying an edge like broken glass. My good lizard, humans lie about many things. Recipes. Dating preferences. Whether or not we've read the terms and conditions. But not about this. The ghost ship moved again. Its weapons came online. They weren't cannons or torpedoes or plasma lances. They were something else. Something the alien fleets didn't even have a name for. Sensors screamed warnings. Equations scrolled in terrified red across every console. Ward sighed, almost wistful. She's armed to the teeth, that one. Because the people who built her, well, let's just say they knew what was coming. The Armada fired first. They always did. Hundreds of beams converged on the ghost. And vanished. The ship didn't dodge. Didn't shield. It simply wasn't there anymore. It reappeared behind them, close enough to whisper. One shot, just one, fired. An alien battleship imploded, folding into a point of nothingness before winking out entirely. Ward stirred his coffee. Oh dear. It seems you've made her cross. Panic spread like wildfire. The alien fleet scattered, shouting in 50 languages. Some fled. Some froze. Some fired blindly, desperate to hit something, anything. The ghost picked them apart. Calm. Precise. Unstoppable. And the whole time, Sinatra sang on the open channel, jaunty and cheerful. Let me see what spring is like, on Jupiter and Mars. Ward hummed along softly. Why are you so calm? Admiral Yelthor demanded, his voice cracking. Ward tilted his head, polite curiosity painted across his face. Because, Admiral, this is not chaos for us. This is choreography. You see battles. We see a dance floor. Another alien cruiser blinked out of existence. Ward added, still smiling, and we've always had excellent rhythm. The climax came fast. Half the fleet destroyed. The other half routed. The ghost hung silent, still glowing faintly with impossible light. Ward leaned back in his chair, speaking now to the entire council channel. You thought humanity reckless, dangerous, primitives with guns. But we've been playing a longer game than you realized. That ship. She isn't the only one. She's the herald. Every alien leaned closer despite themselves. Ward's voice dropped to a whisper, still polite, still deadly. We seeded the outer system with them. Timefold armories. Future fleets in waiting. You thought you'd find weakness here. Instead, you've stumbled into our insurance plan. He paused, sipping his coffee, savoring the silence like a fine wine. Humans don't prepare for the next war. We prepare for the last one. And then, we wait. The ghost ship pulsed once, then cloaked again, vanishing into the dark beyond Pluto. The surviving aliens fled in terrified silence. And in the war rooms of 100 species, whispers began. If one human ship from the future could do this, how many more were waiting? Elias Ward stood, straightened his tie, and smiled warmly at his shaken crew. Well then, he said. That went rather well, didn't it? Shall we get more coffee? The bridge filled with nervous laughter. Because they all knew the truth. Humanity hadn't just survived today. They'd baited the galaxy. The ghost near Pluto wasn't a relic. It was a warning. And the real Armada was still waiting.